Okay, so I thought I would try something kind of cool. I'm going to try some acrylic pouring. I've never done this before. Um, and if you hear some bangs, our neighbors are apparently shooting guns, so fun times. So I've got some acrylic paints. These are just some cheap Walmart paints that I got here. I thought I would try that with the cheap paints first because you waste a lot of paint with this stuff. So yeah, I'm going to try that out. First do a little bit of black, and I've kind of thinned these out with some that's actually still kind of thick, so I want to just add just a little bit of water. It's probably not the right way to do it, but yeah, that's plenty. That's more than enough. There's our black. We'll get that out of the way. Make sure that's well mixed. Put that off. Of course, we're going to add some white. Hopefully I got enough paint here. Some blue. I still think it's just a little bit on the thick side. It's probably not the best thing to do there, squish them. Yeah, let's do pink. Just because. See, I do think this is going to be a little bit on the thick side. This stuff sets up pretty quick. And some green. Alright, so here it goes. I'll go ahead and zoom in on the canvas a little bit. Yeah, the paints are just a little bit on the too thick side. Alright, looks like we're keeping it all on the table. And yeah, she will definitely get paint on you. There's no way out of that. Trying to get the whole thing covered. Looks like there's a little bit. It's slowing down. Do get this nice marbled effect, so yeah. I think it's just now starting to flow the other way. Maybe I can encourage it a little bit. There's just a few spots. It's just need just a tinge more paint, I think. It's just these two corners. Yeah, I gotta be very, very careful. Unfortunately, none of the pink came out. I just noticed that. There's a little bit. I think I got about all the coverage I'm going to get. And like I said, you do get a lot of stuff on your hands. So if I'm still in the ballpark, all right. Let's see. I'm going to grab this towel over here. Probably should have set some newspaper on the floor. All right, let me get this under control. I got an idea, since my pink didn't really come out. I mean, it did in a few little spots. There's still some in there. I'm gonna squeeze a little more in there. So my gloss, I've got some gloss medium. I guess it's supposed to make it a little bit glossy. It's probably way too much. We'll make this extra thin. Way too much, so I'm going to dump some of that off. There we go. And yeah, that's kind of neat. I think that just a little bit that I didn't get coverage on. So we have solutions for that. Right here in the corner too. So I just want to make sure I've got coverage on everything. Would definitely be preferred. All right, well, so now we have something that's kind of neat. Although, of course, this is upside down from my perspective, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of curious how that would turn out. So I think you're supposed to use some other stuff to mix with. You're not really. I don't think you're really supposed to use water, but obviously it does work. I would say consistency is key. Make sure that when you mix in your water or whatever you use, that you use the proportional amounts. Otherwise, you're gonna have stuff that's more watered down than it should be. But yeah, I think that's interesting looking to say the least. So it's the first one of those I've done, and I didn't want to use the good acrylic paints that my sister got me, so I'll save those for actual, more regular painting. Like I said, this uses quite a bit of paint, and so I would just use the cheap stuff and go from there.